Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Hi. Hello. Okay, bye. Okay, bye now. Hey guys, today I have for you a get ready with me. It is Valentine's Day right now, and I thought that I would get ready with you because why not? I actually did curl my hair. Unfortunately, the intro and outro didn't get filmed correctly. I've been having so many technical difficulties lately. I don't even know what's happening, but my hair was quite curlier, at least, than it is right now. Here is a little clip of that if you want to see what it actually looked like, and I will have some more of that for you at the end as well. I also used several new products today. I used a new foundation brush, a new eyeliner, a new curler, lash curler, and a new mascara. So if you want to see my thoughts on any of those, or if you just want to see how I got this look, then just keep watching. So to do my hair, I'm starting out with just giving it a really thorough brush through, of course, and then I'm going to spray some dry shampoo into the roots of my hair, as this is second or third day hair. I'm using the Dry Bar Detox dry shampoo and just really working it in through those roots and then brushing through it one more time. This dry shampoo absorbs so much oil, it's really incredible. Next, I'm going to spray some Living Proof Instant Texture Mist through the shaft and ends of my hair just to give it a little bit more texture and hold. Today I'm going to use the Caruso steam rollers. The steam rollers are awesome because they don't add a lot of direct heat onto your hair. All of the steam is in the curler and then you wrap your hair around the curler. It's kind of like hot rollers but without direct heat, basically. They give my hair a lot of body but not an actual really intense curl. So if that's what you're looking for, this is a really great way to do it without having to blow dry your hair. I just don't like the process of blow drying my hair. I'm way too lazy for it, basically. So I'm working in sort of medium-sized sections from the front of my head back toward the back of my head, and through the magic of editing, it took about 30 seconds, but actually it probably took maybe 10 minutes. So not too bad. I'm not going to use a primer today because I am instead using a new foundation, and when I use a new foundation I like to use it sans primer just to see how it wears on me at first. This is the Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue in the shade Opal. I haven't used this at all yet. I know absolutely nothing about it, but I wanted to give it a shot and see what it looks like. I am also going to use the new Sephora brush. This is the Pro Airbrush Blender number 78. And can I just mention how much I love that they come with like little carrying cases? They're fantastic. So this is what it looks like. It feels like an angel's kiss. This brush just feels so nice. It's not as much coverage as I think someone with real skin problems would want, which makes me kind of wonder about the name. What is it? Complexion Rescue. Kind of makes me feel like they're aiming it for someone with troubled skin, and I don't think that this has the coverage someone with troubled skin would want. I'm not going to powder that yet. I want to see how it sets on my skin before I make a judgment call. So I am instead going to move on to concealer. I actually don't have a bag for this one, but this is the new Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer in the lightest shade. I think it's Fair. I'm not sure. I will check on that, and it will be down in the description box. But I have been using this all week, and it's been really, really beautiful. And I have to say, it's actually pale enough to act as like a highlighting under eye concealer for me, which is so rare. I'm very impressed by the color range and also by the finish. It's beautiful. It's just really pretty. Moving on to eyes, let's do some eyebrows. This is my Sephora Collection eyebrow pencil in number 5, neutral gray brown. It is the perfect eyebrow pencil for me. I could not overstate my love for it. Like, seriously, it's incredible. I am going to go ahead and set these with my Essence Brow and Mascara. What is it? Lash and Brow Gel Mascara. And then for eyeshadow, I'm going to go ahead and prime. This is my Too Faced Shadow Insurance. As you can see, it is very empty. There we go. And then because it's Valentine's Day, I'm going to use the Too Faced Boudoir Eyes palette. It's both Valentine's Day and 50 Shades of Grey is coming out this weekend, so I feel like this is appropriate. And this one really doesn't get talked about a lot because it's not new and fancy and exciting, but it's in a really nice tin case, which I love, and the colors are just gorgeous, just absolutely beautiful. This is one of my first like higher end eyeshadow purchases, and I still am totally good with that call on my part. I'm going to start with this shade here, this Fuzzy Handcuffs, just putting that all over my lid. This purpley taupey shade down here called Lap Dance, all over the lid. Diffusing that shade up into the crease. With that same brush, I'm going to take this deeper matte purple up here called Voulez-Vous. It's not quite matte, maybe more of a satin. Into the outer third of the eyelid and up into the crease again. Going back in with a different blending brush and Fuzzy Handcuffs again, just to diffuse out all of that color and make sure there are no harsh edges anywhere. And then I'm going to take a small pencil brush and French Tickler. You probably can't see this, but it's black with gold shimmer. It's really pretty and quite pigmented. Just a little bit along this outer lash line. Out along where I will have liner, and then smoking that inward. Very light, short strokes, barely any product on the brush. Take one of those first brushes again in with the white shade. This is In the Buff as a matte highlight shade. It is the most gorgeous matte highlight shade maybe ever. Now, I'm very excited for this next product. It is another new product. The new Tarte liner, it's called the Tartist liner. Hold my mirror closer so I can stay in focus and do this. Oh, wow. So this is gorgeous. Holy crap. It's really liquidy, but it's also not in a pen, which is sort of unusual. Most of the time that we have liner in a pot, or actually this comes out in a squeeze tube and you like put it on the back of your hand or a palette or something. Most of the time when that happens, it's quite thick, so it's harder to make it really smooth. Of course, this is smudging as I talk because I haven't waited long enough for it to dry. But because this is so liquid, it's really easy to make an incredibly smooth line and to put it exactly where you want it. Okay, so that is the eyeliner on. I am still waiting for it to dry. It does take a little bit to dry, it looks like, but it does dry quite matte, so that is excellent if you are looking for a matte finish. It is gorgeous to apply and super easy to control, and I am totally in love with it. So check that out if you've been interested in a new liner, or if you just really, really love liners. I think that that's just like, wow. Wow. It's totally different from anything I've used before, and I'm totally like, I've just said totally 18 times. I'm gonna move on, but that's how much I like it. Unfortunately, I'm not nearly as in love with this foundation after it has started to set. It is not great, and honestly, it's not enough coverage, and I don't even need a lot of coverage, but it's I'm very unimpressed. So I'm going to work on the skin a little bit. I am going to go ahead and start with a contour because this is a cream product, so before I move on to powders, I'm going to use this. This is the Becca Low Light Sculpting Perfector. I have been applying it on a flat foundation brush, which I never actually use for foundation. So this has sort of been what they have ended up for me. Flat foundation brushes are my contour brushes. It is a little more orange than the NYX Taupe though, which is what I usually use. So if you have used NYX Taupe and love it, This might be a little too orange for you, but it's definitely a lot less orange than most contours. Moving on, I am going to set that foundation with the Lancome Dual Finish Powder Foundation. This is in the color Porcelain 1. And because this is a foundation, normally when I use it as a powder, I will use it quite lightly. But today I'm going to use it a little bit more heavily than normal because I need more coverage. Yeah. So I'm going to sort of use this as a second layer of foundation, unfortunately. Moving on to blush and highlight, this is the NARS Guy Bourdain palette. I am going to use this one. None of these have names, unfortunately. For highlight out of that same palette, this one up here, which I think was maybe limited edition in this palette. I'm honestly not sure. I really, really hate that there are no names back here. Like, come on, NARS. I'll see if I can find them and put them in the description box. So there is the skin more or less fixed. I wish I had used a better foundation to start with. The color, FYI, isn't bad. You can see here where I don't really have any other product on. But it is a little dark. Yeah. It's not the worst, but it is definitely dark. And it's very, very shiny. Very shiny and not a lot of coverage. So I guess if that's what you're looking for, go for it. Going back to finish the eyes, here is another new product. This is the new Sephora curler. Another new product is the new Benefit Roller Lash, which is making its rounds on the internet, I know. It does have a slightly rubberized handle, which I hadn't noticed in any of the marketing for it, so that was kind of cute. I am using rollers in my hair, so it feels quite appropriate. The idea is that there are little hooks on the end of each of these bristles, which I don't really see, but that's what they market it as, so that it can kind of grip onto every single lash and pull on it all the way through. So the idea is that you wiggle it into the base of your lashes and then pull and twist through as you come out. But it seems like a lot of work. I do quite like the brush. It's slightly curved. The bristles up here are much longer than the bristles down here, and then this way it's pretty much flat. So you can kind of find the size of bristles that work for you wherever you are on your eye. Okay, first impressions on this are that it is a little clumpy for my taste, but the length is nice, the volume's okay. I'm kind of whatever about it. I don't know. It's better than their real, and I really hate their real. I will continue to use this for the next week or two and report back to you on what I actually think. My final new product is not actually a new product, it's just new to me product. This is one of the NARS lip pencils. I actually don't own any of the NARS lip pencils, which is why I'm like dying to get my birthday gift from Sephora this year, but I have used them at work and I really do love them. So this is my first. This is the color U, which was part of the lip kit that they had for their holiday of 14. There were like 5 of these. This was one of the ones that was in there. And it is like the most gorgeous pink color. It's just so pretty. If you are looking for the perfect like Barbie doll pink color, You, YU by NARS. Oh my god. It's so good. Hey guys, this is the finished look. Unfortunately, my hair has fallen a fair amount because I filmed this earlier, and I will actually insert some of this here so that you can see what it actually looked like. I filmed this earlier, and for some reason the sound just didn't show up. I don't know what's wrong with it, but thankfully for once in my life, I checked it before I took off my makeup. So I can film it now and still actually do an outro. So that is my finished Valentine's Day look. Curlers are sort of the only way I can get anybody into my hair because my hair is the worst, or maybe I'm just the worst at doing hair, probably that one. I am actually thinking about cutting it sort of maybe to this length. Again, this looked better earlier, so I will insert another clip of it here Tell me what you think about this length. Please, like seriously, please leave me a comment and tell me if you think this is great, if maybe I should go a little shorter, or if that's too short for me. I don't know. I'm horrible at cutting my hair because I get really attached to my hair, but I am sort of sick of how much hair I have right now. So tell me what you think of this in the comments. I really, really would love to hear from you. Like seriously, seriously. Or maybe this length. What do we think of this length? Right here. I don't know. I think definitely I need to go shorter than where it is right now, like collarbones at least. I just don't know how much shorter than that I want to go. Thanks for hanging out with me during this Get Ready With Me. I hope you had a really great Valentine's Day. Please, please leave a comment down below if you have an opinion on my hair. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram. And I will see you again on Thursday, guys. Bye!